before we get into this video, I just want to apologize for the crudely drawn talk sprites. My computer's a piece of shit. So once I get a better computer, then I'll probably be able to make better talk sprites. But for now, you're gonna have to deal with this. So I'm sorry about that. If you don't like it, then oh well. Most of the commentary is just going to be covered up with gameplay anyway. So credit to the people that I'm using the gameplay from, yeah, in the description. Alright, so this video is gonna be about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and why it was not the best. I actually got the game like as soon as it came out, but I was too depressed to play it right away. But I finished it now. And it took me about like 20 hours-ish, give or take. Which is kind of less than like most Pokemon games take me, because they normally take me like around at least 24 hours to do, but oh well. Nintendo probably had to, or Game Freak probably had to rush the production of this slightly, just mainly because the Switch came out, so we gotta make a Switch game. And you can kind of tell that like they didn't put a lot of care into this game. And the parts that they did put care into, they really shine, and you can tell that, like, oh wow, that's really cool, and they obviously put a lot of care in this. But the parts that they didn't, you know, you can tell. So here are the qualms I have about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and why it was kind of disappointing. Okay, so this video is completely unscripted, by the way. I just have a couple bullet points over here, so sorry if I sound bad. So anyway, it just felt like one long big demo. Honestly, it just felt like a big demo. And what I mean by that is that it just felt kind of incomplete, and it wasn't like a satisfying game to play, you know? It was just like, oh, cool. There's kind of a storyline. And also the storyline is kind of lackluster. It's just like, oh, Team Rocket. So that's something I had about it. And you know, it's in the Kanto region, like literally every other like Pokemon game nowadays, and it's basically just Pokemon Yellow, which I actually played as a child, but worse, because at least in Pokemon Yellow you get to, like, I don't know, it's actually more challenging. This one's just Pokemon Yellow but babying you through it, pretty much. So that was also something. Because your rival is just this, like, ass-kissing piece of crap. Not really. But, like, the rival was just so bad. The rival, like, I call them Meat Chunk. Oh, the one good thing about this game is that you could nickname your Pokemon. I nicknamed my Pikachu to be Your Meat. So I have a bunch of funny screenshots where it's like, your meat's trembling in fear. Play with your meat. Your meat feels happy in the breeze. So that was like the one good part about Pokemon Sun, or what the fuck, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. And let's see, it felt like a demo, and it's $60, and if it was like, I don't know, $20, I wouldn't probably be making this video, but it's so expensive for the little content that it actually provides you with, and it just feels like a free app that you would download from the App Store, honestly. And also, it's like not really that linear of a storyline, because I could skip 2 gyms and do the fire gym, and literally, like, no one even blinked an eye, and I was just like, is this allowed? Is this allowed? Like, literally, I don't know, towards the end of, like, me playing the game, I just got so burnt out, and I just, like, skipped the Seafoam Islands. And I was able to beat the fire gym first try, like, while skipping the other 2 gyms that I was supposed to go to. Because all the Pokemon, like, are the same level. And, like, the Elite Four, their Pokemon are, like, level 50. But, like, if you go to any other Pokemon game, I think the Elite Four's Pokemon, they're, like, level 70, I think, for the most part. So, I mean, that also kind of shows that it's a very fast-moving game that doesn't really immerse you that well. Like, and, like, also, Because the fucking catch system, I hate it. I hate the catch system so much. It just feels like you're playing like shoot. Sorry. It just feels like you're playing Pokemon Go, honestly, and it just doesn't, I don't like it. I just don't like it. And like, I do like, it's really cool seeing the Pokemon like in your world moving around and stuff. But I wish you could like actually fight these Pokemon, because the way you can catch Pokemon is just like, it's so dumb. You just throw a ball at it, and also that's the only way that your Pokemon can gain XP, which is stupid. And like, that's probably why the Elite Four, that's probably why like the last like 4 gyms have like Pokemon from like a 10 level range, because it's just so hard to level up your Pokemon, because the only way to do so is to fucking catch like dumbass little bitches in the wild or fight. And it's just not challenging, and it's just like stupid, and I don't hate it. It was a fun game to play, but it just shouldn't have been $60, and it just felt like a demo, just a very long demo. But let's talk about the things. I got really worked up. Let's talk about the things that I like about this game. I love the carry animations where like I had this like chubby Clefairy follow me, and it was so funny. It's so chubby, and it's just like running around. And I also really like the small like cutscenes where the graphics were actually really good, you know? Like the ones where like, oh, Cubone like reunites with his mother and stuff like that. And other things I liked, not much. Not much, honestly. That's pretty much it. I think that if you're pretty new to the Pokemon world, and this is like your first Pokemon game or your second or third, then go ahead and get it. You'll probably enjoy it because your expectations probably aren't too high. But if you've been playing Pokemon pretty much all your life, then this game's probably going to be a disappointment to you. And I think I'm just starting to get burnt out from Pokemon, honestly. So yeah, that was my video. Sorry it wasn't like the most structured and organized and beautiful and illustrious, but it was just me getting my thoughts out. So, in conclusion, it really do be like that. Thanks for watching. What is that thing, Professor? Well, it's just my condom stash. I just want to quickly mention here that there's this free game called Dawn of the Breakers. It's free to download. There are some in-game purchases, but they really aren't necessary to enjoy the game. And honestly, this game is better than Let's Go Pikachu in regards to the content of the ratio of content to money, because it's free and the storyline's better and it's more fun to play, honestly. And the characters are kind of better, and it's just like, I don't know, it's this fighter game where you get to fight and stuff. So yeah, if you're broke, then get this game because it's actually good.
Probably you're broke already because of buying yourself something. You can't even wear your pants correctly.
Why the fuck you looking at my dick?